read the data from user input, or how to read the data from the keyboard, or some people we are calling as a console. How to read the data from user input or keyboard or console. If we want to read the if we want to read the data from the user input or keyboard or console in C programming we are using scanf function. In C programming we are using scanf function. In Python 2.x versions we are using input function and raw underscore input functions. We are using these two functions. But coming to Python 3.x versions, we are using input function only. In C programming, we are using scanf function. In Python 2.x versions, we are using input function and raw underscore input functions. In Python 3.x versions, we are using input function only. Okay. Now observing very clearly, simply I am writing one C code. Okay, open the online C compiler. Now I am writing some C language code. Observing very clearly, simply hash include stdio.h. Now here I am declaring one function, main function. Within that main function, simply observing very clearly, here I want to declare some variables. Simply int variable x, variable y, and variable z. Now I want to take the x value. Simply printf, enter x value. Now I want to take that value we are storing into x variable. Simply we are using scanf. That is a which type of value? Integer type of value. Integer representation percentile d. That value we are assigning to which variable? X variable, ampersand x. Next one, printf, enter y value, enter y value, scanf, percentile d, ampersand y. Next one, z equal to x plus y. I want to print that result, printf, percentile d, and z value. Enter x value, we are enter the value 4, and enter the y value, we are enter the value 5. Now 4 plus 5, 9 is printed. This is a simple C programming to read the two input values from the user and performing the addition operation and display the result. Let us see program to read the two input values from the user and to perform the addition operation. Addition operation. Okay, C language program simply .c file. This is a simple C code. Okay, this is not a mandatory. If you interest, we can write this logic. Are you clear this logic? If anybody any doubt, please clarify your doubts. Now, same program I want to implement it in Python. Now, simply write a Python program. Write a Python program to read the two input values from the user and to perform the addition operation. Now, simply here we are selecting Python option, or otherwise already in our system we are installing Python. Simply we are open IDLE. Now open the IDLE. We can write the code in IDLE also, or open the notepad. Within that notepad we are writing and go to the command prompt. We are executing that one. Simply here I am taking as x equal to. Here we are using one function. That function name is called input function. Input, enter x value. Okay, y equal to input of enter y value. Enter y value. Now simply z equal to x plus y and print of z. Now I am saving that file. File name is ya.py. Now I am trying to execute in this script. Okay. Now enter the x value 4 and enter the y value 5. Now 4 plus 5. Here it is performing concatenation. In Python, input is a one function. By using this input function, we can take any value from the user. By default, that value will be treated as a string. For example, here we are enter the 4, but it will be treated as a character 4. And we are enter the 5, but it will be treated as a character 5. Now character plus character, string concatenation is performing. String concatenation means 4 5 is printed, not 4 plus 5 9. Here it is printed 4 5. That is a string concatenation is performing. Are you clear? Okay, completed. Now observing very clearly. In Python, we can take any value from the user input by using input function. That value will be treated as a string. In Python 3.x versions, we can read any type of value, from the user input by using input function. By default by default that value will be treated as string string object string object. That's why in the previous scenario we will get concatenation result. 4 plus 5, 4 5 is printed.
If we don't write value in double quotes, then also it will take it as a string.
No, in the input function this is a optional message, just a user friendly message we are providing. Without writing this one also we are writing the code. That is not a mandatory. Okay, just this is a one user friendly message I am providing. Now it is asking for the user input, waiting for the user input. 4545 is printed. For user understanding purpose, just I am providing one output message, string message. Are you clear?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, we don't writing any quotation here, we will get error message. Just that is a string. Input function take the string. Invalid syntax. Okay, that is a
Okay.
just one user friendly message we need to write in the quotations. Okay. Okay, if you want to print anything in the output console, either input function or print function, that value should be represented within the string format. Now, in this particular scenario, in Python 3.x versions, we can read any type of value from the user input by using input function. By default, that value will be treated as a string object. Next one, if we want to, if we want to required, if we want to required our required data as a input, required, if we want to read or take our required data as a input, as a input, in that case we are using typecasting. In that case we are using typecasting. Okay, some people we are calling as a typecasting, or some people we are calling as a type conversion. The typecasting or type conversion means to convert one type of data into another type of data. Typecasting or type conversion means to convert one type of data into another type of data. One type of data into another type of data, or one data type into another data type. Now observing very clearly, the type conversion can be categorized into two types. The type conversion can be categorized into two types. First one is implicit type conversion, and the second one is explicit type conversion. Implicit and explicit. Implicit type conversion and explicit type conversion. Okay. Now observing very clearly implicit type conversion. Implicit type conversion means the type conversion will be done automatically without programmer or developer interaction by explicitly. The type conversion will be done. The type conversion will be done automatically without programmer without programmer or developer interaction by explicitly. The type conversion will be done automatically without programmer or developer interaction by explicitly. Is known as a implicit type conversion. Implicit type conversion. The type conversion will be done automatically without programmer or developer interaction by explicitly is known as a implicit type conversion. Okay. For example, observing very clearly, for suppose here I am taking as x equal to 5 and y equal to 2.3. Now x plus y. Then automatically we will get result in the form of which format? Floating point. That means internally this value also converting into float. Now we will get the floating point result. For suppose I want to get only integer result, at that time we need to convert by explicitly. That is called explicit type conversion. Okay, automatically it is converting into highest data type. It is applicable only on same type of data, like as a only numerical data. Again, we are, can take different type of data, it is not performing. Python is a strongly typed language. For example, here I am taking as a equal to 5 and b equal to character 4. Now a plus b, then immediately will get error message. This is a strongly typed language. Next one, explicit type conversion. Explicit type conversion. The type conversion will be done with the help of programmer or developer interaction. The type conversion will be done with the help of programmer or developer interaction by explicitly is known as a explicit type conversion. Explicit type conversion. Explicit type conversion. The type conversion will be done with the help of programmer or developer interaction by explicitly is known as a explicit type conversion. Explicit. Okay. Okay. Now observing very clearly in the same scenario. Okay. I want to get the integer result. Simply x plus int of y, or simply we are using int of x plus y. Now we will get the result is integer result. Here we can convert by explicitly. This type of conversion we are calling as a which type of conversion? Explicit type conversion. Okay. Next one more example. Observing very clearly in the previous scenario. Now my requirement is I want to take the data as a input from the user integer format. Simply we need to convert the data into integer. Next second value also I want to take the integer. Simply we are applying the int function. Now I am trying to execute in that code. Now x value I am passing 4 and y value I am passing 5. Now 4 plus 5, 9. This is a explicit type conversion. Okay. Okay. Next, observing very clearly, my requirement is I want to take the second value as a floating point value. Simply here, instead of into function, we are using which function? Float function. Now here I am taking as x value 4 and y value 5, but internally that 5 is converting into which type? Float type. Now float of 5 means what is the value? 5.0. Now 4 plus 5.0, we are getting the output is 9.0.